Tell me, how did you first crack into the business, and when did you, what did you do to get your first gig, and what was it?
Well, I just did stand-up. And the odd thing with stand-up is, I just wanted to be a stand-up for my whole life. But something happened, like I think because Cosby had a very popular and funny sitcom, that they started thinking stand-ups would make good actors.
Yeah.
But it's actually the opposite is true, because as a stand-up, you're just all by yourself. You're not talking to anyone else, and the audience is sort of like the enemy. It's sort of like you have to control them and make them laugh and so forth. But it's just you, not relating to anyone, just talking to yourself basically. And so it's the worst training ground for an actor.
So what do you think your comedy style is? Is it cynical, or what really gets your creative juices flowing?
Well, lately I've turned to the highly introspective, like personal. I based my comedy on like my heroes have not been comedians, but rather like writers and one singer, Bob Dylan. And Hemingway and Gertrude Stein, and people that just, I learned a lot from those people, because they're highly, they never use a big word. They repeat things that are important. So right now my comedy is just about myself. It's not, I don't comment on anything. It's like Dylan at the 65 Newport Festival.
His press conference?
No, when he went electric.
Oh.
He's got a broad playing him now in a movie. You hear that?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, Hillary, no, what's her name? It's like Hillary Duff or one of those. No, Kate Beckinsdale.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know how Bob feels about that.
Bob's pretty down to earth, though. I think, he still loves the music. He's jamming.
I went and saw Bob Dylan in concert.
Yeah.
And he just has complete contempt for the audience.
Yeah.
And you can't even understand the fucking songs. But Ringo Starr was in the audience. So Dylan recognizes him halfway through the concert.
Yeah.
He just stops the song and he goes, Ringo! Ringo! He just keeps saying Ringo. He said it about 9 times, right? So finally, a spotlight goes on Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
And he's all embarrassed and everything. He's like, Ringo, what's up? He's not even on stage, He's just talking to Ringo Starr. But everybody thinks it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So anyways, finally, Dylan snaps at him and he goes, I gotta go back and do this thing. He called it a thing. He goes, I gotta go back and do this thing. He goes, any song you want to hear? And then Ringo Starr goes, Maggie's Farm. And then he goes, we already did that one. And everyone fucking laughed, because you literally can't recognize his songs.
Right.
But I understand what he's doing, because it's let's say you told a story to someone, and then the guy said, hey, tell it to this other guy. Then you're going to change the story, because you're not going to say the exact same words. You feel like a jackass. So that's what Dylan seems to do in his art.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, I'll do the song, but I'll change it all around, mess it up. See what it sounds like.
Is that the same thing with comedy?
Well, yeah, what I like to do is I never memorize anything. So I have I know what the joke is, and all I know is the punchline. And then up to there, I just meander around till I get to the punchline. As long as you know where you're going, you're free to say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because there's an ending.
How do you not laugh sometimes when you're standing next to, Chris Farley or Tina Fey?
With Chris Farley, the first one, you gotta laugh with Chris Farley. You can't not laugh.
Uh-huh.
I mean, because he's the funniest guy ever. I remember he used to be obsessed with Belushi, and I'd always go, no, you're way funnier than Belushi, you know?
Yeah.
Shouldn't try to be like somebody less funny than you. But he was a guy, he could make smart people laugh, dumb people laugh, old people laugh, young people laugh, smart, dumb, people who liked him, people who didn't like him. I never saw him not make someone laugh. I never saw it fail.
Mm.
And also, he would do it 24 hours a day.
Uh-huh. What about Dennis Miller? What's he like off stage?
Oh, Dennis has been very kind to me. I wrote he gave me my first job writing for a syndicated talk show when I was a stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
And also with Weekend Update, he changed Weekend Update completely to where it had a stand-up's sensibility, which no one has done since, except me. I mean, the other ones always do it like they pretend to be newscasters, And so if Dennis hadn't done that, I probably wouldn't have been able to do Update.
And what do you think about the cast now, right before the strike?
The cast now?
Yeah.
Well, I've watched Saturday Night Live like every week since it started, and so hold on, man. Let me get a cigarette.
Yeah.
Well, we're done shaving.
We can go. Yeah.